Hello, I'm Clay Davis. I'm going to inform you about the proper way to use a fire extinguisher. We've all seen them on the side of a wall, red cylinder, black hose coming out of them, a silver handle on them. We don't really pay much attention to them or how to use them, but there is a proper way to use a fire extinguisher, and there's a proper fire extinguisher for each fire. The first thing you got to look at is the type of fire extinguisher. Is it the right one for the fire that you're trying to put out? Second thing is you need to know how to properly use the fire extinguisher, what the purpose of that fire extinguisher is to do. The types of fire extinguisher, there are 4 types of fire extinguishers. A, type A, type B, type C, type D. Type A is used for combustible solids, wood, paper. Solely type A fire extinguisher can contain just water, or it can be foam, CO2, it's a number of things. A type B fire extinguisher is used for combustible liquids like gas and oil. It'll be a powder substance because it's to suffocate the fire. Type C is used for electrical fires. It's a foam material. And type D is used for combustible metals. It's the same thing, a foam material that suffocates the fire, depriving it of oxygen. The most common type of fire extinguisher that is found in the stores around here is type A, B, and C fire extinguisher. It covers combustible solids, covers combustible liquids, and covers the electrical fires. That type of fire extinguisher is going to put out a white powdery material that's going to suffocate the fire and deprive the fire of oxygen, ultimately putting out the fire. The purpose of the fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher's sole purpose is to put out the fire, but it's only made to put out small fires. As far as a large fire goes, the fire extinguisher's purpose changes from putting out the fire to escaping from the fire. When the fire extinguisher goes off, it puts out the amount, it depends on the size of the canister, but it'll put out an amount lasting from about 2 to 3 minutes. They do have the bigger canisters that will last longer, but they're very uncommon. Most of those you see in an industrial aspect. When you go to put out a small fire, if it doesn't go out and you're out of fire extinguisher, if your fire extinguisher is empty, it's time to get and go, and it became a big fire. Now, how to use a fire extinguisher? Sounds simple enough. Hold the fire extinguisher in one hand, hold the nozzle in the other. You remove the pin from the fire extinguisher. You're going to gently squeeze the fire extinguisher, aiming the nozzle at the base of the fire, and using a sweeping motion to try and cover the base of the fire. Once the fire is out, set the flame machine down, walk away. If it doesn't go out, it's time to run. In conclusion, a fire extinguisher is very useful when used properly. Having the right fire extinguisher for the fire, understanding the purpose of the fire extinguisher, and how to use it properly. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something.